So, my plans for how to be happy in 2020 and 2021 do not involve getting a GF. And for how much I, complain on this channel, that might come as a little bit of a surprise. But at the same time, I look at women in my life. I look at women adjacent to me, like women of people that I know, women in the lives of people that I know. And with very little exception, they all seem to me to be determined to be unhappy. Just from what I can see, they're determined to be miserable. They've made the choice that their life is unhappy and that they're never going to be happy. I don't want that in my life. I don't want someone in my life that is determined to be unhappy. Simply adding me to their life will not make me happy. Now, don't make any mistake. I was talking to my grandmother, and I told her the contemporary wisdom, the wisdom of the day is that, all the divorced women post this on Facebook. They always say, if you're not happy single, you won't be happy in a relationship. And my grandmother says, oh, that's not true. And she's right. Liking someone that likes you feels really good. But at the same time, I can't count on that. I can't count on that's going to happen for me. And even these girls that are determined to be miserable, even though I'm not interested in them, they mutually share no interest in me. So I'm not going to be putting in any kind of effort. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be putting in effort to woo any of these women that are determined to be miserable. Everything they post, it's always about, I'm depressed, I have anxiety. Oh, and I just had my 3rd cup of coffee today, but I have anxiety. Okay, buddy. So, I know that having a woman in my life would add a lot to me. Would add a lot to me personally in my personal development. But I can't count on that. I'm not gonna echo, I'm not a MGTOW. I still realize the need for a woman in my life. I'll just have to do my best without it, though. I gotta play with the cards I have. So my plans really are to be productive, be more productive than I was in 2020. Because being productive feels really good. Accomplishing a task that you set out to do feels really good. You feel like $1 million, or at least like $20. A lot of writing projects I have, a lot of videos I would like to make. I'd like to, put a little bit more effort into my videos. That might mean less videos a week, less often. But that's something I have to think through more. I would like to progress in my physical health. I have, at the beginning of the year, last I knew, but the max number of pull-ups I could do was 4, and the other day I did 7. Because I started training back in September. Like, kind of half-heartedly training back in September. And I nearly doubled the amount of pull-ups I could do. So I'd like to be able to pump out 20 without stopping. 20 pull-ups. It's been a goal of mine for a long time to do 100 push-ups. And I don't know how close I am to that, but I'd like to get there. That'd make me feel really good to accomplish, to cross that threshold. So it's going to be things like that. If I'm looking at it, I stop using my monkey brain, my chimp base instincts that needs the opposite sex in my life. If I could ignore those and be a more evolved specimen, be an actual 21st century man that uses logic and not hormones and just my brainstem to think, I could be reasonably happy with my life. I could. So these are the goals that I'm setting for myself. I want to set realistic goals, ones that I can actually accomplish, that I can reasonably accomplish. Maybe I'll, I have a lot of money. I'm going to tell you the truth. I have a lot of money. And nothing to spend it on, really. So maybe I'll get another car. Maybe I'll get myself a katana or something. I'm not really a materialist, though. I don't find a lot of happiness in having material possessions. I got to think about more stuff. I would like to learn how to play the piano, but I don't want to keep piling more stuff on my plate. I can barely accomplish the things I set out to do now. So I'm going to handle things one at a time. Work on one project at a time. And I need some, oh boy. Sorry, I'm driving and these people, I don't know if they don't have glasses or what. Oh boy. Sorry. So yeah, I know that, I just know that getting a GF would make me happy. But it brings a lot of problems too. Problems that I'm not sure that I'm ready to deal with. Because, I've looked at my own life and said, okay, I have a lot of baggage that I have to deal with. I have emotional issues and problems and character issues, character flaws that I need to get in check before I'm ready to be worthy of being loved, I guess. And if I'm going to hold myself to those standards, why wouldn't I hold someone else to that? The person that wants to be with me, why wouldn't I hold them to those same standards? Because it seems continuously like the standards are just plummeting, dropping. Maybe I'll talk more about that another time. But yeah, my goal, my plans to be happy in 2020 is to be productive. It feels good. It feels good to accomplish stuff. I'll going forward, making more videos. Look forward. This video should be coming out Friday. So tomorrow is the new podcast, Storytime Saturday. It's not the pinnacle of my writing ability, okay? It's not. But it's a lot of fun, I think. I really like the characters. I think it's kind of fun. So I want to make more videos about my older writings, going over those, some of the characters that I've developed over the years, maybe even plans for future stuff, thinking my way through that. So I don't want to be another one of those guys that looks at my circumstances and tells himself, well, I don't have this, therefore I can't be happy. Okay, what can I do? What can I do to be happy? That's what I'm determined. I'm in 2021, I am determined to be happy, and I'm going to make it happen. And I'm going to say you should too.